Welcome back, guys, to Final Fantasy 15 episode Ignis, where after completing the normal story path and finding out what happened to Ignis in their time in Altissia, it seems there's an alternate path coming up. So let's explore this weird paradox ending. And it's putting me on extraverse as well, like, go on, have a look. What is that? Resume play from the branch of fate in chapter 3. So essentially, we get to go through it now, choosing and seeing what would happen in an alternate reality if, by the look of it, he had joined up with Ardyn. Now, normally I just play through the DLC base, and I don't play through like the extra battles and all that. But I'm going to have to check that out. I really do. What would happen from that? Now, give me the choice.
Permit me to make a suggestion. Rather than follow this flotsam and float away to a watery grave, why not come with me? What do you say?
It's weird to think. Of a world that Ignis make this choice. But it's play along. Okay, let's try it. That's actually started a whole new loading segment of itself. Interesting. Having arrived at the altar of time, however, Ignis finds himself surrounded by the Empire, and then lays before him two options: come along to Niflheim, or get swept beneath the waves. What sacrifice is the young tactician willing to make to save his dear friend Noctis? So that even the game here in the loading screen is making out that Ignis is making this choice for the benefit of Noctis. Did he not use the Ring of Lucii? Can he still see in this world? How much you pay for betrayal? These are the questions. Ardyn is an ass, but he's a good villain. He's an interesting villain. But then he also does all the... I know he's got a reason for wanting everything to reach its natural end in some senses, but most of the time he's just doing the I could easily have killed you 1,000,000,000 times by now thing. Everyone wants a cooking minigame as Ardyn's personal chef. Just remember, guys, I used to edit out all these.
Where are we?
Oh, you have to ask? Why, Zignotus Keep, of course. Otherwise known as the current residence of your precious crystal. Have I piqued your curiosity? You must have so many questions. Seek the answers yourself, if you dare.
If his word is good, then he's brought me to Gralia. The question is why? What's his game?
That's the question. So there's actually more to play past this point in the non-canon land that we are within. Seems we can only walk incredibly slowly. So there's probably going to be a bit of internal monologue as we move on. But obviously we're still going to be battling. I'll work for you, Ardyn, if I get to wear a fedora too. Alright, let's walk incredibly slowly towards the objective checkpoint that is many feet away. Come on, you know you want to like dodge or something. Oh, you've got it on your hip, have you? I was wondering where you were keeping that torch.
Blessed was the man born for the throne, yet he, so impure of heart, was denied by the stone and cast into ignominy. Feeding on the dusk and embracing the darkness, he spurned the dawn, affecting a life untouched by time. And through the coming of night eternal, he now seeks to exact vengeance upon his own blood.
Vengeance upon his own blood. Is that why he's after Noct?
The stone, chrysalis to the soul of our star, cradle to the king, destined to serve as vessel of its light. Gods and men alike awaited the coming of the chosen as they fought to fend off darkness' blight. For he and he alone would possess the power to purge our star of its scourge.
Noct really must be the chosen king after all.
And now we can move at speed. Okay, it's a flashlight, but when I say torch, you know exactly what I mean. It's just semantics, man. It's just semantics. Enemies. Should obviously be using this. The quickest way to break through them, isn't it? Now I'm getting camera angled. Where am I looking at now? Well, that's words. Here's the best words. Sure. It's literally going to tell you everything. Of course, this story can't exist. We know that much. But it's interesting that it's turning out this way. And why would Ardyn just bring you here and go, yeah, just walk around now? Not sure I trust you entirely.
There he is. After him.
We're just following, okay. Our objective actually lies in here. To follow him would be to follow him into nothing. Unless he did go around that way in the end.
Once the sacred ring is replete with power, the true king will complete his ascension. Only then can he banish the blight upon our star. By the power of the light alone is the chosen king made manifest. With the glaive of kings, the stone of legend, and the ring of light in hand, the chosen's power will surpass that of even the gods themselves. By that self-same power, with the true king as its vessel, the darkness shall be purged from our star, and dawn shall return to our world once more.
You did not have any response for that. The crystal's in front of us.
This is it.
It's interesting how everything seems like explaining itself to Ignis currently.
Why are you after Noct? For revenge?
In a sense, yes. But my aims extend beyond the boy. He's more of a means to an end. I suppose I never revealed my proper name, so allow me to introduce myself. Ardyn, Lucis, Kylan.
The Founder King?
If only. No, that would be my dear brother, who snatched the throne and cast me into exile. I've never been called your majesty before. Would you do me the honor?
My allegiance lies with the true king alone.
Well then, off with your head.
Woohoo! Woohoo! You can't really fight this guy. Oh my goodness!
Drat.
He just kills you dead. Or did he possibly take the site?
You see, the revenge I seek is not upon the boy. I only wish to punish the crystal that cast me aside in favor of that insufferable fool. He's certainly taking his sweet time ascending as its champion, though. Would there were a way to expedite the process! Oh!
This world means nothing to me. Do with it as you wish.
How did you get your hands on that?
But I refuse to let Noct sacrifice his life to save ours. I won't let you take him away. Even if it costs my own life to save him. I will pay that price!
Take care not to hurt yourself.
He loves to make noises, our Ignis.
True king, he'll need to undergo a few more trials first, and I intend to help.
Right, defeat Ardyn once again. Oh man, you got me with that? Where's he gone? Woohoo! Are we gonna lose the ring buff again in time?
I'm afraid you're no match for me.
You sure?
You're mine!
Seems to do a fair bit of damage after all. Seems like really you want to get hit. So you then use the counter strike.
I'm afraid you're no match for me.
Seems that that's how you want to do things.
That won't do at all.
Cool, sis. Thank you. If I pronounce that at all correctly, for the Twitch Prime sub. Cheers. Right.
All good things.
Come to an end. You're gonna warp, aren't you? But I'm gonna go to where you're warping. Oh, you warped again? Oh, come on. I think I hit him. I'm trying. Oh, stop it, man. I can hit you with counter strikes, you know. That's probably the best time to do it. Oh! He doesn't like it when you really go for it, does he? Oh! What happened there? Did you try to do something?
That won't do at all.
Seems like you could trade HP for a time in terms of just dealing damage from counter strike. Come on then, Ardyn. Oh! Do you have to beat him during a time limit as the ring's enchantment wears off yet again? Of course. Doesn't matter what timeline. You can't kill Ardyn. If thou dost wish to save the king, a sacrifice must be made. Risk my life, sacrifice my life. Well, that's what Ignis would want. The contract is forged. The ring is now lined to control. Surely risk and sacrifice are the same thing? Or is there two options here as well? The sacrifices grant you the full power of the ring. Oh, you got a time limit. Mind you, you do a hell of a lot more damage now. Oh man, he put me down.
It's over.
Where's our enemy? The problem is, it's just keeping your health up as well. What time that takes. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't think I can even do it within the time limit, to be honest. What the hell? Damage times 29. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Now we're doing damage. Straight miss as well. I can whoop towards him. As long as I'm getting a good combo on him, I might be able to do it. But it's not like he really wants to get hit, is it? And he just gets out of there. He's using strategy. It just sucks. Every so often I can do some damage. Most of the time I can't. I don't see myself winning this.
Let it be done.
Of course he's going to take me down again. Maybe I'm being too reckless, I don't know. I know I've got total clarity as well, I just need a period I can use it well. Or where I can actually get a good counter strike.
You never learn, do you?
I got him stuck then. I can't even see what's going on anymore. I feel I've got him in a proper stumble now. No, don't knock him down. We need to stand up. Oh man, you just stomped me to death. Whoa, whoa. Oh, so close but yet so far. It seems I'm not doing any damage to him anymore.
Do try harder.
Or that his weakness has changed or something like that. He's literally trying to stop me killing him.
Drat.
I don't know what to do. Secure this battle. Because that takes too much time. And I can't hit him most of the time anyway. Ah, oh, man. So you got to beat him within a really strict time limit.
Ooh, for a moment, I felt death's chill wind. But then, I remembered I'm immortal. Such is my blessing and my curse. At least you won't have to spend your last moments alone. As luck would have it, your beloved Noctis is on his way to save you as we speak. I wonder what he'll do when he sees his friend's life fade before his eyes. I all but laid the crystal out on a silver platter for him, but he still wouldn't come of his own accord. That's why I needed you. With the crystal and the ring, the boy has everything he needs right here. All that's left is to give him a little nudge. The old tragic ends and push him to the
I don't want to die without him.
Interesting. Right, so there's a bad ending and a better ending where you defeat him. Well, we can see both, hopefully. That's cool. That's very cool. Alright, let's try to work this out. Now with that, can I skip? Game? Game? Garm? Aha! Let's get to the battle. I take it I should be willing to sacrifice my life really then. Why is he teabagging me?
boys to awaken as the true king. He'll need to undergo a few more trials first, and I intend to
I won't actually attack him, thank you. Pretty hit combo. He's gonna hit me soon, isn't he? He's stumbling. Not that this bit actually matters, if you know what I mean. Seems going for the front is the best way to stumble him around. Hopefully this is how the main battle could go as well if you're good enough. Right.
Cease this!
This time is definitely doable, yeah. I know as much as it can be done.
I'm afraid you're no match for me.
That's why you're on your ass, isn't it? It did seem like ice did more damage, to be honest. You actually have to use a potion to get back into it at this point. Otherwise the cutscene doesn't continue on. Oh, interesting. The disrespect. Right, it's obviously like sacrifice my life rather than risk my... I'm going to go with the same choice. I kind of want to know the other choice, but this is the way the Ring of Lucresis kind of goes with it. I imagine that risk my life might actually give you less time. Maybe he teabags me again. Use overclock when I can use it. Where is he? Seems if you get a good chain of damage, it's really easy to kill him. Can't see a thing. You're taking more damage than you really want to take at this point, mate. You might take me down, but I did so much in the meantime. It's ridiculous. Oh, well, he's still alive? I thought he was defeated because of the music. That was easy. Can't see a thing. It wasn't an Ignis joke. That was easy, actually. Right, so the possibilities. Tactical skill, brilliant. Yeah, whatever. I just went for it. That's all you had to do is go for it.
The best laid plans, eh? It may have eluded me for now, but rest assured, I shall have my revenge.
Ignis! Knocked. But how?
Ravis. He lent us a hand, if you can believe it.
What the hell were you thinking?
How could we let this happen?
How could I let this happen? This is all my fault. No. If I'm really some kind of savior, why can't I save the ones I love? I'm sorry. You guys have stayed with me this whole time. And all it's done is caused you pain. Not anymore. All that ends now. Please! Lend me your strength! Help me! Protect my friends!
Listen well. A king cannot lead by standing still. A king pushes onward always, accepting the consequences and never looking back.
Okay, so we even get an alternate credit scene, do we? So Noxus has gone into the crystal. He'll spend his time gap aging and kind of like going forward. Is the world safe because he got rid of thingy? Also, he didn't end up sacrificing his life at all. So he still lives. Where does this leave us in an alternate kind of timeline system? They just toured and hanged out in the meantime. I take it because he got rid of Ardyn that none of the bad effects actually happened. Does this allow for what is essentially a true good ending? When the alternate timeline is better? This makes more questions than it answered! Ah, there's Ardyn. Of course, he rebirths himself in some senses. But he's not blind in that timeline. So obviously they have to go forward to a final battle.
It's been a long road, but at last we've arrived. Yeah. Prompto. Gladio. Iggy. For 10 years, everything we've done was in preparation for this day. And today, we finish it. Right. Today, we walk tall together.
That makes the timeline way better. Iggy, why didn't you do this in the first place? He's even alive! He's even alive! Of course he doesn't get to have the beautiful marriage scene kind of thing, but he's even alive as well! He didn't have to sacrifice himself? Did he full on beat Ardyn? Did Ardyn not go, oh yeah, let's not do these darkness evil plans? What? It makes more questions than he answers now! I would just agree. Best ending. Well, that was a thing. That's his coronation then. A picture thereof. He not only gets to keep him alive, he's killed Ardyn himself, and stayed alive himself, and isn't blind. And. Well, that was interesting. I don't know how to feel about that. Well, that was Final Fantasy 15 episode Ignis. Who knows if somewhere down the line, by the way, considering they just alternate timeline the ending, that with the release of the other games that are coming out, Ignis is happy now, yeah. Future Ignis happy now time. Who knows if down the road when they do more episodes, which they're planning to do, I've heard, like episode Ardyn, etc., if they might just make a new ending for the game. It might end up that way in the works of it. It might end up that way. So yeah, episode Ardyn's coming out, among other ones. We might even have a Ravus, we might have a this, we might have a that. It's interesting to what they're building onto this game, but by the end of it, I do wonder if by the end of Final Fantasy 15's DLC cycle, they'll actually be looking to make a proper, complete version of this game with everything mixed in for the next generation of consoles. I do wonder if that's their long game. Does that make any sense to people? By the time they add this and that, and then they have like multiplayer and all that, and then maybe they have a multiplayer, single player story, etc., with all these game modes in it and fleshed out in it, with the story that wasn't there now filled in and able to be injected into the game based on the funding that people have given from buying the original game and the DLC that's come along, they might actually have a complete Final Fantasy 15 collection which kind of does play differently, has all these elements, has some new elements in it as well to tie things together, as in like mainly it's properly cutscenes and story elements, and the battle system would be multiplayer. I do wonder if that's their long game. It's probably not, because it's way too pie in the sky, but I mean, considering they keep going, maybe it could be. Well, that is it for the YouTube side of the episode Ignis DLC. There's, of course, friendly matches, which I'm assuming is play against your party members and fight them in battle. It sounds like what a friendly match would be like. You would have a friendly match with Ardyn. That's what if you just want to battle Ardyn, you just go to extra verse. There you go, you're done. An interesting experience. A normal kind of Assassin's Creed-esque first chapter game where you can keep exploring and probably get some achievements by going out and saving every sector of the world. Then you get into like the actual single player battles. plus then that extra verse that changes the timeline. An interesting package, to say the least. Of course, with the season pass, got to experience it all and didn't have to buy it bit by bit or piecemeal. In the future, though, I don't think any more episodes will be part of that season pass, so that is a shame. So thank you for watching. And as always, tune in for more of my beautiful Let's Plays, he says, self-promote, in the future. As we get down to more, there is more Final Fantasy on the channel if you want to check it out. And many other Let's Plays as well. I'll see you in the future for whatever it may bring. Will I do more Final Fantasy episodes? Only time will tell. Streams do make it a lot easier to experience these things again. So again, thank you. I love you. Alternate timeline, best ending ever. Bye-bye.